All right, this is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstones to learn this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aqua that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, Everybody is Waiting. All right? It's going to be entitled, Everybody is Waiting. Now I got aspired to do this lesson because of the tariffs that's going on right now. All right? The U.S. and China are going back and forth with these tariffs, and it's affecting a lot of people. All right? It's affecting a lot of people with small businesses, and it's affecting people with large businesses, and it's affecting people, period. And we already know that this was planned. A quick side note, because in Call of Duty, I think it's Black Ops 2, they put that in the year 2025, the U.S. and China will be going back and forth with these earthly materials. All right, as far as terrorists are concerned, they literally put that inside of the game. They said the U.S. and China will be going back and forth in the year 2025. You already know how Esau gets down when it comes to the predictive programming. They put things in front of your face, so then when it actually happens, you won't really freak out, or you won't think nothing of it. You'll just look at it as, oh, this is a quote-unquote prophecy, so forth and so on, man. But Esau literally puts it in front of your face what he's going to do before he does it, because he's trying to be like the Most High. Like it says in the book of Isaiah, he's trying to be like the Most High. He makes up his own prophecies. All right, he has all this technology and power, so he's going to do whatever it is to show people that he's the one that's ruling the earth, that you need to fear him. But the only people we fear is Yahweh and Yahweh Shai. The scriptures literally tell us to fear not him that can take away the flesh, but him that can take away the spirit and the flesh. All right, roughly paraphrasing. All right, we fear the Creator and the Lord. So getting back to it, the original story. All right, that was in Black Ops 2. But now, we're actually living through these times where these terrorists are literally putting things on hold. For instance, the Nintendo Switch 2. It's a new console that's getting ready to come out in a couple of months. And usually, at first they had it available for pre-orders. It was supposed to have been 2-3 days ago. But they pushed it back because they said the tariffs are getting to the point where they may have to change the price of the console. All right, a lot of people believe it's because people were having backlash or whatever, because they felt like the price was too expensive and Nintendo wasn't expecting that. So they was like, okay, we're gonna push the pre-order date back until we figure out a decent price. But they're saying that it's because of tariffs. Then another reason why I wanted to speak on this is because I literally went to work, and when I go to work, they usually put free produce in the break room. All right, they usually put free, bananas, oranges, apples. They have like 2 baskets, and they'll just fill it up every day, so people just come in there and grab it. You grab what you want to get, and then that's it. And then every now and then they'll put like junk food and shit, chips and muffins or whatever the case may be. They'll put that shit in there too. But yesterday when I went to work, a co-worker was upset because she usually gets coffee every morning, and they will put creamer in there. But she literally was like, they're not putting creamer in there, and they're not putting produce in the break room because of the tariffs. The company said that they needed to save money and make sure that they keep every cent that they get, because they don't know if prices are going to change for them in the near future, within the next weeks to a few months. So they're not using what they call it club use, store use. They would literally scan out certain items so then co-workers can go in the break room and grab it. They said They can't do that now because they got to make sure they make money from every single item that they have. And they said they're doing that because of tariffs. And it was another video that I came across where this woman has a small business, and I'm probably gonna do a video on that, upload a video on that, where she says she literally quit her job about 2-3 years ago, something like that, because she wanted to pursue her dreams with fashion, you know, bringing out clothes or whatever the case may be. And she said when she quit her job so she could pursue her dreams, it actually worked out. It actually worked out. But now that the tariffs have hit, she was like, the money that she has to pay, you know, as far as, you know, bills or whatever the case may be, has doubled, because the majority of her product came from China. It came from China. And now she's like in a position where she may have to shut down her business because of the tariffs. And you already know what it says in the books of Proverbs 29:2. It tells you when the wicked is in an authority, the people mourn. When the wicked is in authority, the people mourn. And that's exactly what's going on right now. Then the scriptures also tell you in the book of 2nd Esdras, when you see the uproars of the people, that's one of the signs that let you know that we're at the end. There's protests going on damn near every other week now, man. There was a major protest down in Chicago. I already know there's other protests in other major cities. All right. And then now they got this whole list talking about the cities that people need to evacuate from. And it was like 20-something cities, and they were major name cities, you know, like New York, Chicago, Los Angeles, so forth and so on, telling people that they need to get up out of there. All right. And the scriptures tell us what? I think it's 2nd Esdras, the 9th chapter, at the very top. It says, measure thou the time diligently. We're supposed to be looking out so we can understand what times we're in. And now there's a lot of people that's actually looking out to see, and they are realizing the times that we are in. All right. They're starting to realize that everything is getting ready to crumble. And that's why in time of this video, everybody is patiently waiting. Everybody is patiently waiting for something major to happen. Now, certain people believe that Trump is playing games because they keep going back and forth. 1 week, he'll put like 100-some% tariff on China. China would come back and retaliate. And then another week, Trump would be like, okay, take it off. Let's not do this. Let's not do that. But then another week, here it comes. They'll do it again. So a lot of people are like, okay, they playing games. All right. They playing games or whatever. And a lot of people feel like everything is going to ease up soon, which it may, you know, but of course we're hoping that it doesn't, because we're getting tired of this place, man. We just want to, you know, get Jacob's trouble over with, and we just want to go home, man, because that's the hard part, getting through Jacob's trouble, because we got to endure it to the end no matter what happens. So we're going to see what happens in the coming months. But a lot of people saying, man, you know, they're like, man, this summertime, it may be something different. It may be something different. These tariffs may hit for the next few months. Then the next thing you know, people start feeling it even more, and something major may go down. It's like it was another video that I came across where Eve was in Walmart, and she showed her cart, and she didn't have too much in it. She didn't have pretty much anything that was necessary of robbing her for it. Now, she didn't get robbed, but she said that 2 individuals came up to her and was like, wow, your cart is full. It must be nice. You must be blessed. And she didn't have too much of nothing. She had like a couple cases of water, some dog food, and some eggs or some shit like that. And then she walked, and then that was it. And people were looking at her cart like, man, she must got money. And she said it scared her, because she said she never experienced anything like that. And she was like, people are literally analyzing people's carts now. So you already know what times that we coming into, man. People literally can't afford to buy groceries because everything is too expensive. So when they get to the point where these tariffs hit, and then they go to the grocery store and then inflation hits even more, it's going to get to the point where people are literally going to be planning to steal people's food as they walk out of the store, or they maybe just be bold enough to do it while they're in the store. All right, we coming into those times, man, and that's written in the book of 2nd Ezra as well. Tribulation is going to happen because of the lack of bread thereof, famine, people not being able to afford groceries, so forth and so on. So we're patiently waiting, man. Any one of these days, it's going to go down. We are that close. So we just got to hold on, all right? We just got to hold on and keep praying to Yahweh by Shem Yahweh Shai, because everybody is waiting for this place to go down, including us, all right? But the thing is, they know, the people in the world, they see this place going down and they're getting to being afraid, but we seeing this place going down and we're happy about it because we know what comes after. 2nd Ezra 6 and 9, all right? So I'm going to end it with that. Hey, like I said, it's getting real out here, man. So keep the faith, keep believing in Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, and we almost out of here. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim Yahweh B'Hashem Yahweh Shai B'Hashem Rachaa Kodash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstones I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazat, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.